Imagine a city so powerful, so advanced, that for centuries people believed it was built by the gods themselves. A city whose walls were wide enough for chariots to race on top. A city that became the center of the known world. And yet, it vanished from history almost as if it never existed. This is Babylon. Over 4,000 years ago, in the Fertile Crescent between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, humans built one of the first super-civilizations. The land, rich with soil and abundant water, allowed small settlements to grow into thriving cities. Among them, Babylon would rise to become the most famous, a city whose name would echo through millennia. Babylon began as a modest settlement, a cluster of mud-brick buildings and narrow streets, but its location was ideal for trade and agriculture. Over time, it absorbed surrounding villages, slowly forming a sprawling urban center. Its first true period of significance came under the reign of King Hammurabi, who ruled from 1792 to 1750 BCE. Hammurabi transformed Babylon from a regional town into a vast empire that stretched across Mesopotamia. Hammurabi is remembered primarily for the Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest written legal systems in human history. Carved into massive stone steles and placed in public spaces, the code detailed laws governing trade, property, family, and punishment. While many penalties were harsh, the code also established principles of justice and social responsibility. Beyond its legal importance, the code symbolized the city's growing power and sophistication, a civilization capable of order, structure, and foresight. During this period, Babylon flourished. The city expanded with towering walls, magnificent temples, and grand palaces. Streets bustled with merchants, craftsmen, and scholars. Irrigation canals crisscrossed the city, supporting agriculture and allowing the population to grow. Markets overflowed with grain, textiles, and goods from distant lands. The city's influence spread rapidly, reaching every corner of Mesopotamia. Yet the city's true power was not merely in its walls, armies, or wealth. It lay in the knowledge preserved and cultivated within its temples and academies. Babylonian scholars were pioneers of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. They meticulously observed the movements of stars and planets, developed one of the first lunar calendars, and could predict solar and lunar eclipses. They divided the circle into 360 degrees, created the 60-minute hour, and laid foundations for concepts still used today. Much of this knowledge was closely guarded, restricted to priests and elite scholars who believed it connected them to the divine. Religion and governance were deeply intertwined in Babylon. Temples to gods like Marduk, the city's patron deity, were not just places of worship, but also centers of knowledge, administration, and political power. The priests advised kings, interpreted omens, and ensured that the city remained aligned with what they perceived as the cosmic order. They believed the stars were messages from the gods, guiding decisions and shaping human destiny. Some even claimed that humans were created to serve the gods' will, a belief that placed Babylon scholars at the center of a world much larger than the city itself. By the height of its power, Babylon had become more than a city. It was a symbol of human ambition and intellect. Its walls and palaces represented the achievements of civilization, while its scholars preserved secrets that could alter the course of history. And yet, the city of gods, wisdom, and wealth would not endure forever. Forces beyond its walls, envy, invasion, and the shifting tides of politics would set the stage for Babylon's mysterious fall, leaving behind ruins and whispered secrets that would puzzle historians for centuries. The story of Babylon is only beginning. Its rise demonstrates humanity's extraordinary potential, and its secrets hint at knowledge far beyond what was once thought possible. To stay updated and uncover the hidden knowledge Babylon tried to hide, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. The next part will reveal the forbidden knowledge, cosmic secrets, and ancient mysteries that the priests and kings guarded with their lives, knowledge that could have changed the course of civilization itself. Don't miss it.